tonight. You guys are clapping a lot, which means you don't really know me that well. I appreciate that.
That's good.
Welcome to what I'm probably going to be calling the most embarrassing moment of my life. Clearly a mistake right now. So when we signed up for this thing, they tell me that our sets had to last at least 7 minutes, maybe even more if you laugh, which is optimistic. And I don't know if you're like me, but 7 minutes is a long time, and it's about, I don't know, 4.5 minutes longer than I typically last. Which includes my wife pausing for laughter. Ain't that right, babe? So if you guys could join me real quick and raise a glass of something that's gonna get you all good and buzzed. Real quick, I'm dead serious. And I want you to keep drinking. I want you to keep drinking until you forget what's about to happen. Let's do it. Because I got a feeling I'm about to get sloppier than the Radisson on prom night. I have no idea why this thing sold out. This makes no sense to me. You guys were checking your social calendars. You're like, yeah, I think that's the best option I got tonight. I'm going to go see some accountants hack their way through 7 minutes of comedy. So I'm sorry for the decisions you've made that have led you to this point. This is a bad thing. I was trying to get this one lady to come to this show, and when she found out it was $20, she said, for accountants to do comedy, I wouldn't pay more than, I don't know, $5. So I told her, hey, it's for charity, I'll front the extra 15. So I'm out $15, but it is really good to have my mom here tonight. Thanks again, Mom. Couldn't get my dad to come. Wasn't gonna do it. Wasn't gonna come see his son, his only son. Some painful memories I'm living through right now. So my dad's Jewish, unrelated. And my mom is a Southern Christian woman. So shalom, y'all. You know, growing up, I always wanted to be fully Jewish. It was a really cool thing in my eyes to be fully Jewish, and I'd probably be twice the accountant I am today if I actually was. You guys are finding out from my jokes so far, I'm probably about half as funny as a real Hebrew. And you know, having two religions in a marriage is kind of tough, from what I hear. In fact, my parents struggled the day I was born. They couldn't agree on circumcision, and so that's why I'm up here rocking a two-skin. Speaking of cutting my manhood in half, I did just get a vasectomy. You're welcome, Earth. I would love nothing more than to make a good vasectomy joke right now, but to be honest with you, I just don't have the balls to do it anymore. So before I was neutered, though, I was able to squirt out a couple kids, and you know, you're welcome, Mom. And this is the time of year they usually start bugging me about going to the fair. Take us to the fair, Dad. And I would do that. I love the fair. I really do, but you guys know the fair's pretty dangerous nowadays. And so thank goodness they banned guns from the fair. It's not necessarily clappable. But in any case, the fair is dangerous for a bunch of kids. Nowadays you can ride rides, it'll kill you. You can pet pets, that'll kill you. But the food, ladies and gentlemen, this is a death sentence. And I don't know if you've heard about this new featured item they've got over there called the Twinks, but this is a terrible thing. This is where they take a Twinkie and they stuff a Twix through the middle of it, and that is awkward for everybody. Like, you imagine if you're the guy that gets that job and you're taking a Twix and you're like, this, I don't feel comfortable with it. You take a Twinkie, you stick a Twix through the middle of it, you wrap that in bacon, but that's not sure to make you die. And so then they decide, I think we're not done yet, let's dip this thing in a vat of Ebola and then serve that to the general public for $7. And that, my friend, is guns do not kill people. You know what kills people? Twinks! Twinks kill people! Alright? Mark my words, more people will die in the United States from Twinks than from Ebola. I'm not joking about it. That being said, the fair is good for a couple things. If I'm ever feeling down or questioning my lot in life, I just go to the fair. When I see the people at the fair, I have never felt like more of a success when I see the people at the fair. It's true. Now I know you can go to Walmart and have a similar feeling, but different level. Different level. So, a lot about life is comparing yourself to others, and I choose to compare myself to carny lovers. It's just a life hack. So, and that's the other thing the fair is great for, is people watching. Because you will see these people in Crocs and cut-off jean shorts and pit-stained wife beaters that cannot cover the hair on their stomachs. And what I'm describing to you is the hottest girl at the fair. The most attractive woman at the fair. And sometimes you can just, all you can do is stop and stare, and you gotta stare at her navel hair. People watching is weird. It's a weird hobby. I do it, you do it, we all do it, but it's creepy. And it's one of those hobbies you can really only do in the plural. People watch, totally cool. Person watch, you are a creep with a restraining order. It doesn't make sense though, because, you know, what if you're just, I don't know, in your car, about 101 yards away from your ex-girlfriend's house. Now you commit some crime, you know, you're telling them, hey, cops, this is fine, I love her, she loves me, she doesn't know yet. She's with this new guy and he's dangerous, Trent, he's no good, he's not who he says he is. It hurts. Anyway, I really like the fair. The fair's awesome. Hey, let's hear it for Junior Achievement. Great charity, good stuff going on here. Not done yet. Not done yet. I don't think I've offended everybody yet, and I'd like to get into the more risque portion of the routine. So, Junior Achievement teaches things real good about teaching kids to save early, and often I think as an accountant that's a really, really good lesson to teach people. There's another lesson I'd like to announce about teaching kids, and that is to not sound like they are accidentally racist. And I know that's a bit of a shock to you, but this is a very important thing. The other day, my wife had sent me out to the grocery store to buy a couple items, and so I'm out there with both my kids. I have a son and a daughter, and my daughter loves produce. She loves fruits. Can't quite say the word, so instead of strawberries, she says babies. So she's like, hey, straw babies, blue babies. It's adorable, you get the gist. Well, in any case, we're going down, and I'm checking out of the aisle, and I'm in the checkout line, and I'm throwing all my items on there, and my son sees these goldfish crackers, which are like drugs for kids, and he says, Dad, can I have some goldfish, please? I'm like, no, son, you can't have any goldfish, but you can have some of these blackberries that I picked up. And he says, I don't want any blackberries, I want some goldfish, and my daughter apparently agrees with my son. She says, I hate black babies. I hate black babies. This is awkward. This is not what you want. And so my son then responds to her, oh,